Nerd Soul.
It is a huge through line. It's a huge through line for Ichigo's character development, dealing with his mom's passing and how that affects him and his family and all that. This is all a callback to that. So this is like callback to like season 1 stuff. So
okay.
See, yeah, I was like, I think that's a huge
I
line.
was definitely Googling in the midst of it. I'm like, wait a minute, pause. Let me
You gotta go.
His name. I was like, I know that's his mom. Like, wait a minute. So his mom was in the house with old boy's mom, and then that's his mom. That's his dad. Like, wait a minute. What's going on? We got some like
this is why
marriages going on. It was crazy.
This is why it's so traumatizing to Ichigo, because his life is unfolded in layers as time goes by. So he only knows a little. Like at the beginning of Bleach, you know, we see he becomes a substitute soul or whatever. That's pretty much all he knows. He doesn't really know.
We lost Ninja for a second.
Nitty-gritty.
Okay.
But you know, time goes on. He found out that he has a proclivity because his dad was a soul reaper. So that was the first layer, which y'all know because y'all had to see. You know, y'all saw that part. But that's like a big revelation because he didn't know. He just knew that he was like Haley Joel Osment. Like he's like, I see dead people. Like that's all he knew. He didn't know that. He wasn't told that was a gift or anything like that. So that was a big part of him realizing that. Now the mom part, like y'all saw, his mom, you know, was killed by Hollow all those years ago. That was the first time Ichigo had even encountered a Hollow like that. Before then, he had only seen, you know, spirits and whatnot. So it's like he's learning. He's like he's having to re-grieve, basically, or like he's re-traumatized by this event because now this means something else in a different context than when it happened as a kid. So that's why I can't say you got to go back and watch the whole show because that is infinitely long and a lot of fillers and this and that, whatever. But go watch a recap, read a recap. If not, watch the first season. If not,
I went.
But
a couple of days ago, I googled up a list of people like episodes. They're like, okay, watch these episodes, and that's all you need to watch because there is a lot of filler. But I did see that. It's weird, or I mean, well, this is how anime does, but there's like, it's like kind of like watch episode 1 through 30 and then like say 40 through 60. Then it makes a crazy jump from like episode 70 to like episode 200 or something that they're like, you can skip. It's like, I don't know. There's some skip. I can't remember the exact number, but it's like 50 episodes. They said you can skip. It's like, man.
Yeah, I remember there was
a
lot of fillers there for 1 minute. I was like, good God Almighty, like. Can we get back to the show?
But yeah, the list I saw, there's like this crazy gap where there's like 50 episodes or so where they're like, you don't need to watch this. So, but yeah, I put a list together because I was like, after the season is over, I'm gonna have to go get my learn on. So, I still gotta watch episode 13. I haven't watched that yet, but I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna get my Bleach history on because I was watching episode 12 and I was like, I mean, this is good that he's helping the old girl out, and I guess that's his daddy, and now his dad's telling him in the future what happened in the past. But I was like, I don't know why this is important. I'm like, I don't know these people.
Yeah,
you know how you come, like, you see somebody arguing, but you don't know why, and you're like,
why? Where'd she pop up? I swear I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, let me pause, let me Google his name. I was like, okay, I vaguely remember her from the earlier episodes, but like not enough to where I'm like, oh, okay, I see where y'all found her back. I don't know if that was like just supposed to be a callback or what, but yeah, I was there right there with you. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some more deep dive in a recap.
Yeah, because I
should just need to read the manga too. I probably should just do that.
Because I was like, yo, look, Bleach is way too long. I'm not watching that. But when a new series came out, I was like, hey, it's brand new. It's like when a comic book comes out, you got to issue number 1. I'm like, cool, I can jump on here. And you kind of can, and you kind of can't. Like, it for the action side and some of the stuff they were kind of explaining why they went, I was like, oh, okay, I kind of see sort of what's going on. It's like, all right, you guys are sort of spirits, and there's some like different realms and stuff, but y'all fighting, and these are the bad guys. All right, cool. I'm with you. But then when they got into the later episodes, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to go back and watch something else. I'm like, I'm gonna have to learn some Bleach stuff real quick and come back to y'all. But I mean, in a good way, you know what I'm saying? You know, I could get my learn on, get some Bleach history. I did see the art and I was like, oh, I remember how anime used to look. I was like, oh, but it was, you know, I'm in it to win it. I'm gonna learn my Bleach. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get in there.